Hello everyone, welcome to the Knightsdrift monthly number 2. My name is Millocrate and I'm joined here by Tenric. We'll be covering all of the action across the next 2 days. $2,500 on the line once again, the second monthly of 2022 with another shot on net. Not quite finding the mark though, and it is quickly denied. Now we maybe see a counter play here. Tommy putting it up to the wall. Back in the corner we go, and Cracker Squad finds an answer so quickly right off the bat. Otis finding the back wall touch.
Defense, but beyond that, you gotta score.
Oh, absolutely, and no amount of defense is going to get that ball in the net. Meanwhile, Nitravity having absolutely no problems doing exactly that.
He's gonna try and drive this along the sideline, bounces it over to send it on midfield. It's a full drive from downtown, but Hammy can bounce it off the top of the crossbar. Another attempt at an intercept to try and redirect it the other way, but Otis is now gonna go for a solid drive. A little bit off, but Hammy is able to get it back on target.
Nearly as much about losing on one goal and potentially ending their game. And as we approach that middle mark of game number 2, what is Cracker Squad starting to think and feel right now if they want to recover?
I think Cracker Squad needs to start panicking a bit less. There's a nice start. Nitravity, a double tap of his own.
What these teams are going to be doing, the play styles that they're going to have to adapt and obviously overcome from their opponents. Right now, it looks like Money keeping those money shots in front of the goal, and there is no defense to be had. What happened to Bottle Cap there? Absolutely dismantled.
Has occupied, and that's leading to Sup having to go into a bit more of a panic mode out the gate here, but 16 whipping the clear off the side. An Expert is gonna drive it right down the middle.
Finally showing up with some pressure of their own, but Money is doing such a great job of stuffing out every single one of their plays, and Expert is there with a bunch of the recoveries and the clears, like what we see right here. Back to the midfield, and now the attack from Sup. The net almost open enough for Slice to catch it though, and Drew is there with the recovery anyway, and that's 2-0, and Bottle Cap right now is starting to sink slowly but surely. Impossible at one point. They were not looking as formidable as I think they needed to make that comeback, but suddenly out of nowhere they pulled it out. So I think the clutch factor for me definitely goes to Sixlet, who just proves me right off the bat. That always feels good. The counter curse is here, and right now 1 goal over. Saya and Diaz with that little pairing there. Beautiful to start off game number 1. Absolutely wrecked at this point, but yet they continue, and at some point something has to give here. I'm not sure which team will prevail, but the plays are looking beautiful, and Sixlet sets it up, and we are finally finding a game number 3 here. Eris with a nice touch, and Diaz with the follow-up. Patty once again, the tried and true defender of Sixlet, is just in time once again, but the attack is not quite over. Bellybean from downtown. Eris scores the final goal in overtime. They clean up the game, and just like that, Sixlet brings it all the way back to be the final team that will move on to the top 8. What a game to close things out.
I mean, it's a match made in heaven, isn't it, Mello? We've gotten to follow both of these teams so far. Sixlet, the loser's run of a lifetime, and then beating both Escape Velocity and the Performers. Strongest right now, and for good reason.
And we're spending a lot of time in front of these nets, which is both dangerous but also very telling, because we can see just how quickly things can fall apart if you're not careful.
Losing control of the ball a little bit, didn't have enough boost to get past, and so Sup is gonna have to play for recovery here, but they may not have the manpower to do it. A great pass to Diaz to keep that pathing unpredictable.
Space to work with if they can find enough opportunities and enough goals here.
You still got to be at the top of your game, because at any moment this ball could be careening towards Sixlet's goal, and you may not have an answer. Sup, they have 3 minutes and 40 seconds to prove that they are still the top dogs of this bracket. There's an approach from Money. Can he juggle and pass the ball? Somehow, yes!
Drew might find a redirect, but it's the clear from Kaya that starts the attack for Sixlet. And a dribble here into the back of the net. Saya, the one to tie things up. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left.
Past the corner. It's now Eris and Drew clashing around for this ball, but Drew juggling yet again. 20 seconds now, and ball is cleared over towards Sup's territory, but there's 2 defenders laying in wait. Expert will clear it away again towards an open net.
No.
That's a 2-goal lead with 11 seconds left.
Actually, final game for the grand final, and as this ball touches the ground, we have our winners, Tenric, and it's none other than Sup. picking up the championship for the second Knightsdrift monthly, and what a journey it has been.